Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Mobley and Allen combo out front. And it's Strus in at the 3. Here's Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Zubats with a screen on Garland. Harden from outside.
Look, just get it to James Harden. Everything okay.
There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Allen with a screen on Harden. Garland, the pass to Allen. Misses the layup. Leonard against Mobley. He was fouled, and he's going to the
line. Second personal, second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Kwai Leonard for a free throw. One shot.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple finals. I mean, we're watching an all-timer. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that, literally, just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so the first quarter is in the books. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement have been on point.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Strus in at the 3.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The floater. Oh, rejected by Allen. Garland against George. Pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Fires the 3. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's gotten a second. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kwai and Zubac make up the four, and it's Harden in at the wing.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
It's George on the wing.
Somehow the defense just threw him off.
From deep, Mitchell. Leonard comes up with a rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 4-point game.
Of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
Here's Mitchell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Cavaliers are up by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Cavaliers. And a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Strus in at the 3, small forward. Now here's George.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket, let's just say now's the time to use it.
16 seconds left in the final quarter. Mitchell with the ball. From deep. Carries it from deep.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're trailing by 2. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Leonard way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing falls offline. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And a glimpse of the team as they arrive. A well-dressed and well-groomed group. The Houston Rockets making their way off the bus in anticipation of tonight's game. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. Here's the starting group for Houston. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Doncic against Van Vliet. On the wing, Doncic. Washington with the screen on Van Vliet. Doncic, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Good read from Green there. Getting better. His teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Pass to Washington. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Out to Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Washington outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Van Vliet with it. It's a tie game in Dallas. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Maxi Kleber is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now Hardaway following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Van Vliet with the screen on Irving. Brooks with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game. Irving against Green. Outside Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Over Green. And it's Irving missing. now Smith. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And another three for Houston.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that group.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets ahead. They lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and getting the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Brooks is out there with Thompson. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
And that one falls for Irving. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Both free throws good for Irving. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Irving looking for an opening. Produced screen on Green. Hardaway from outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And the crowd is loving this long-range contact that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets lead by 4. We'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Taps it outside. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Doncic outside. For the three. Cranks it from downtown.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 1. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
A well-practiced shooter like Doncic should have this down cold, but we'll have to wait and see if he does.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
"17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brooks setting a pick for Van Vliet. In the corner, Smith with it. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Third team foul. Now at the line for your batters. Maxi Kleber. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game. You're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. So a close game sees Dallas taking this. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on.
David, thank you as always.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At one forward, Haywood High School. Introducing the starting five for your Indiana Pacers. At one guard.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA. Well, this is traditionally an important conference matchup. What were some of your experiences in these type of games, Brent?
Well, I spent a lot of time in the Western Conference, BA. Obviously, a bunch of good rivalries, but back then you usually had to go through the Lakers to get where you wanted to be.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in the four-man position.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Here's Butler. One is off. Now here's Siakam, guarded closely. Pass to Turner. Here's Halliburton. Takes a 13-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot.
There's so much.
Butler surveying the floor. Smith controls the rebound and the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Play, still a close game. It's the Pacers. They lead by a bucket. Quarter number 2 coming. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's so
now just a complete rhythm. Guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And it's Rozier with the ball. Make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Rozier in at the one.
Check out Rozier striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Miami. Shoots over Rozier. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Butler. Inside. With the fadeaway. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. There's the three. Unable to get that one. And so close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us. Maybe for an exciting finish. How close of a game we've seen so far. They've got Halliburton, Neesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. That's the group for Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Let's go with a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back three.
Pass to Adebayo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is focused enough to score.
Halliburton against Rozier. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Turner passes to Halliburton. Floats one. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Rozier. And here's Butler outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. That's the end of the third. It's tied up, and we'll be back right after this.
9.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes, and what separates great playmakers is vision.
Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler. Now here's Turner.
aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Down low. Money!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team emphasize the rest of the way. Say turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap and take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Indiana. They're down by 2. And we've got left in the fourth.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your Kwai squad. Get loud. Let them hear it. Get loud, fans. Step and make some noise.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rozier against Halliburton. Back to Turner. Bio with a steal. They commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, that's the big factor.
And an intentional foul.
Team foul. Shooting for Miami.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The other team would rather not send Rozier to the line, especially when the game is up for grabs.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. You can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that...
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, Hero does so much damage off the bench for this team. Now here in the clutch, let's see if he can step to the line and come through.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. Game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Off target from downtown. So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
I'll check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, Terry, some clutch minutes down the stretch. How are you guys able to close it out?
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Steve, no small ball here tonight. Both teams are to set the tone at both ends.
And nowadays, you don't know if they'll be guarding each other. It's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen years ago.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. In at the center. Back to Henderson. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer.
And when Scoot is knocking down threes, there's really nothing you can do to stop him.
Tatum against Grant. Pass to Holiday. The paint. Now here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Simons with the ball. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers up 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, they have from the beginning, particularly offensive end.
And that has built an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here's Henderson. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
The first one falls. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
So he gets them both. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. And that one, good. Brown's got his first points of the night.
Great determination by Brown. Wasn't going to let him.
Ayton a screen on White. To the middle. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Simon.
That pass
into the paint. That is a work of art there. Dead on.
For three. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Defensive foul, Jeremy Grant. That's his first personal foul.
Austin shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line with one shot.
What's up?
And that one for Tatum.
And really just great. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just anything can happen.
Blazers lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Scoot Henderson, what a contribution.
I guess you could say his
the numbers, he is not one of those guys, believe me.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Grant is up there with 8. And it's Murray in at the small forward position. Brown finds Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 6 points for Jason Tatum.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wants to keep his teammates involved.
Henderson outside. The three-pointer no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as, even though it's less spectacular.
Now Tatum, Porzingis with a screen on Murray. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Blazers leading by just 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you to the game. It's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense defense requires. That has to be your mindset. Always think team first.
And what is still anybody's ball game. The wing. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now a timeout called by Portland.
On the court is your squad.
Turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Billups talked to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Timeout called the Celtics. They're behind by 3. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. It drops. Just one.
Everything on the line coming through for his team.
Simon. Not going to go that time. White with the defensive effort. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Grant against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Grant. Passes to Holiday. Can't cash in. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
To stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're up by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for the Trailblazers, 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
The development of Simons over the last few years has been incredible. He's shown he can be a lead ball handler and someone who can get you a bucket when needed.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything.
Let's meet the visiting Chicago Bulls. At shooting guard, Kwai.
And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Now the opening lineup for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Caruso.
This is definitely an aspect of Paolo Banchero's game that he is working to become more consistent at. Boy, bang that three-point shot. That'll give you some confidence.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. White for 3. And he buries his first look.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Caro outside. The 3 from Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, that's about the defense keying in on Banchero. It shows off his vision.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Magic out in front. They lead. Got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's White in at the 1.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
Caruso against Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Wagner. Here's Suggs.
Bulls foul. Ayo Dosunmu. First personal foul. First team foul.
On the shot clock. Shoots over White. Suggs, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And here is DeRozan. Over Banchero. Hand on it.
How about that denial by Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's White on the wing. Caruso gets the 3 ball to go. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Caruso to the paint. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Wagner.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism window Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
White, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Here's Vucevic. He's checked by Carter. On the wing, Caruso. 4 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Now, how easy to rise and fire on the catch is it if you're DeMar DeRozan, such a
End of the third. Bulls out in front, up 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second. For the start of quarter number 4, next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game, Kobe White out there with Sumu. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Now here's Banchero. Over DeRozan. Banchero no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
Now, DeMar DeRozan remains a remarkable offensive talent. He has now crossed that remarkable 20,000 career point club.
So we get both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps and comes through.
And the Magic call time here. They trail by 6. We've got 33 seconds left here.
Gotta get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Let's hear it for the 7.
Wagner finds Banchero. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Nice D from Vucevic. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. Wagner for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Win win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
North of the border in Toronto. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this... will be the Raptors off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. And at the forward positions, Avdia and in the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. 6 to shoot. And here is Trent outside. Rebound by the Wizards. And here's Jones. The pass to Holmes. Kuzma kicks to Avdia. And he's good on the 3-ball.
What a feed from Kuzma when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Jones against Quickly. Pass to Barrett. The last-second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards by 3, and will return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. And at the forward position, it's Holmes in center position.
Got to defend Kuzma out on the perimeter or he's going to hurt you.
Passes to Olynyk. Back to Quickly. Pass to Olynyk. Dishes it to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Quickly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Immense focus, Quickly with all kinds of confidence around that tight coverage.
from 19. No good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Jones. They've got R.J. Barrett. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Kelly. And it's Abaji in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Kuzma. Here's Holmes. And the layup's good off the first basket of the second half here for Washington.
And long arms of Holmes, utilizing that size and length to track down some offensive rebound.
Trent can't hit.
And typically he has a touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Avdia, the pass to Jones. That one goes in. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
And just a step ahead of the D in that. Nice assist.
Barrett with the ball. Here's the teardrop to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Barrett doing a good job. Defense side. He got creative to score there.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with their lead standing at 6 points. Very tough to get a shot against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The ball here for Toronto. They trail by 6. Taking a look at the Wizards. Sean Holmes out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Jones in at the point.
Prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That brings them within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul and also narrowing the gap.
Kuzma guarded closer. And now we got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Kuzma outside. Poole with no one around. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 7. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Here's quickly. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kuzma outside. And here's Poole for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
3-point.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep wasn't going in.
Jones looking for an opening, and so Washington takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team, offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Up next, the Thunder take... Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
These are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the there. And of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
All right, let's check out the starting group. And it forward, it's Gordon Williams. Josh out there with Jake Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Miller. And here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Getting into the lane. And he makes it.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Mann. Back to Richards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Oklahoma City now. Lets it go from 11. Got it.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
Now here's Bridges. This one for 3. Oh, and he just knocked
and just nailed the three.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Hornets. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. Bridges is out there with Miller. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Trey Mann. That's the Hornets 5. 6 distance.
The defense gives Shea all their attention and leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Miller. Takes the 3. Good. And Kitty has got the ball here for the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Great look there, but off target.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? It's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Bridges, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 5.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the court for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small. Charlotte trailing by 2. Here's Mann. Giddey defends. Doesn't go for him. Pass to Gilgeous. Now here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Richards inside.
An outstanding defense from Holmgren. I like watching him use his length on this end.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Thunder up by 2. And we've got more in action on 2K Sports coming your way after the terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 2-point game. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's Nick Richards. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give in. Defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The fader.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Here's Richards. Dort defending. And he sinks it.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 2. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yes, Wild fans. On the court is your Height Squad.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Bridges.
So nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us, court reporter David Aldridge. Out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Lineup for the Pelicans. Jones. Underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And for the Suns, the big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards. And KD at the 4. Allen is out there with Nurkic. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's McCollum. Nice concentration here.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Goes up to the stripe. Nice jump shot. Good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That is how you finish it.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And on a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top, leading by just one. Break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they've played here early on.
But they can't afford to get. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
Pelicans, the big three for the Suns, all on the 4. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Nurkic is out there with Grayson Allen. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's Durant on the wing. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
Screen by Valanciunas. To Valanciunas. Beal against Williamson. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
McCollum against Booker. Inside, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
It's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
Well, we're playing with a high offensive motive. We're screening through physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Jones. So for New Orleans right now, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Booker. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Valanciunas has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pelicans. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Booker. Durant inside. Working out. Allen against McCollum.
Playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
The trade. And that one is off. And we just finished the third quarter. We've got a tight ball game here. The fourth quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times, a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those.
For all of us, I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The big the guards, and Katie at the Allen is out there with Nurkic. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Allen kicks to Williamson. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Shooting one.
That one misses. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. 17 foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas taking 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him. And as long as they can keep doing that,
26 seconds left in the fourth. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's right, son, man. Time to make some noise for your son, dancer.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And a deep three from Booker. Outside, KD. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
3, that shot off.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Free throw, no good. A tough break there. Durant, the pass to Allen. Trifecta!
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Timeout ball here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. By 3. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Bradley Beal. 2nd personal. 5th. Herbert Jones at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
And, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. They really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
Feels good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And
Oh, who say does that?
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is a Sunday night broadcast. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForge joins us from the sidelines. Short rotation here. Next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And Beasley and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez together down low. And it's Lillard in at the point. Doris, a lot of veteran players taking the floor tonight. What do you expect when there's this much experience out there?
When you're talking about experienced teams, generally speaking, they play smart. They play under control. They know how to execute a game plan. And most importantly, if this comes down to a possession battle, neither team will get rattled.
And so it is New York. Denzo, the pass to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot for 3. DiVincenzo. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Beasley finds Middleton. 3-pointer, no good. And here's New York. Pass to Brunson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Offline with a 3. There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. The first half in this one. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
I really like the attitude they've displayed here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Giannis and Lopez together down low. Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Anunoby against Middleton. For three, DiVincenzo counted from distance.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, poked away. DiVincenzo with a steal. Antetokounmpo against Hart. Hartenstein. And here's Brunson from the arc. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Antetokounmpo for three. And it goes!
I love to see when those shots go in. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Under duress of the end of the period, you just throw.
Leading by 3. She's courtside.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react on challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's DiVincenzo in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Beasley. 5 to shoot. Back to Lillard. Over Brunson. The shot by Lillard. No good.
The right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Knocks down the triple.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Lead 2. Left block shot on the way. Sneaking inside. Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Knicks up by 4, and we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Three tenths quarters behind us as we get ready for the fourth. The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. Milwaukee right now. The offensive rebound, and Hartenstein gets it to go.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're losing by 6. 44 seconds left in the game. Lillard outside. The 3. He connects. What? 3.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Here's Brunson. And it's in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're behind by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very
Now it's out. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Left in the game. And commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a three-point lead. Pass to Lopez to tie it up. Misses the three. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for the Knicks, Josh Hart, 2 shots.
Gives him a 4-point cushion. He hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Long range from the inbound. That belongs to the Knicks. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. Last but not least, New Balance player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At point guard, Kyle Lowry.
thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Look at the 76ers starting. Preparing up front is Harris and Embiid. Lowry out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Maxey passes to Embiid. That shot off. Good defense by Wembanyama. Outside, Jones. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama with it. That three off the mark. Now Harris. Outside Lowry. Here's Embiid. From deep three-point land. And no good in the last second attempt this time. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of the game.
Now the 76ers with it. They've got Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the 4. That's the San Antonio. Here's Embiid. Embiid bulldozing inside.
It's just so tough to knock off the ball. Good. That's territory.
Outside, Jones. Here's Osman, guarded by Harris. Pass to Branham. Here's Champagnie. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Drops it in.
Just the fly.
Here's Branham. Pass to Wembanyama. Game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, Pop. What do you need from the second unit in the second half?
I just want to have a semblance of motion so that they know where they're going and the ball moves. They don't play in a crowd. And just basically see if they know what they're doing.
We'll all find out together. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first here's Lowry. it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oubre against Jones. There's the pass to Champagny. Here's Wembanyama. That one doesn't drop. Back to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Jones. Passes it to Wembanyama. And the jumper is good. Wembanyama got his second basket of the night.
Zero hesitation from Wemby coming into the lead. Just jump shot.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such
the location of the pass puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. With possession. They've got Jones, and it's Osman in at the 4. It's the San Antonio 5.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 2. Fourth quarter.
Coming out on the floor, your Spurs Breaker.
Short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Well, let's get this game even, guys.
Thanks, David. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And 29 seconds left in the game.
Now on the court is your ice squad. Let's make some noise. We are the 6th.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Lowry from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Shooting from the line has been one of the most consistent attributes of Trey Jones since entering the league.
And he ends up. It's the 76ers with the ball. Maxey passes to Harris.
That was huge. You need a bucket? Who do you go to? A guy with a lot of skills and heart, Tobias Harris.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Third team foul. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. For 3. And what a sensational. Bring them within 1.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
It's been that way all night. Each team just trying to outscore.
And the great decides to call timeout. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
14 foul. At the line for San Antonio, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
And that puts them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line.
He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And the official signaling for a video review of the last second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
No, the basket is waved off. The game is over.
And how heartbreaking do you think that is? You just nailed a fantastic buzzer beater, and then the rug gets pulled out from under you when the call gets reversed.
Straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games so great to win, and really, it's like a lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Put me on top, see on lock, they like when he go out.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Ali LaForce. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams.
5 players unavailable and shots to go around.
Bonus of the bigs. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Ellis in at the 2 spot. And for the Nets, Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the 3. A lot of power on display in the front court tonight in our matchup.
It may not be about the either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Second chance effort. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Claxton passes to Bridges. Second chance shot. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Fox against Schroeder. Fox outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Thomas. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Schroeder outside. Doesn't go that time. 1 quarter in. And it's been a close one. Nets out in front, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And here's Fox. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Sabonis. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges right side. And the shot goes down. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing the strike.
To the middle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
At the line. At the line. 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Schroeder.
Schroeder last year. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
At this point, you might as well get points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Fox surveying the deep. Cranked it in off the glass.
Fox steady in traffic and a reliable shooter.
No good. Messes out the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. In a game that's been a fairly even one. And so here's Sacramento, trailing by 4. Taking a look at the Kings. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. He was all alone on that one.
All kinds of ways Barnes can hurt you with the basketball. He's sneaky fast with that release.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. Claxton up top. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Cameron Thomas. At the line, 2 times.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. The Kings trailing. Barnes passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the big finish.
I like seeing Murray be assertive in close, using that 6'8" frame to his advantage.
Here's Thomas. With 1 on the clock. And that's good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. That's out in front. It's away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Claxton.
Yes! Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering the game.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're trailing by 4. 46 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter.
I needed to get loud in here for your Roughnecks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just reviewing the plan with his team. Encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Passes to Barnes. Schroeder against Fox. Sabonis with a screen on Schroeder. Fox for 3. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Kings. To take the lead. The 3 won't fall. And they fouled intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're ahead by 1. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. Ticks left in the 4th. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
10 seconds. At the line.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 3. 5 ticks left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
You should have a play prepared for the scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, he will be guarding the line, but no one said it was.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
His third personal foul. Third team foul. And at the line,
he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, Cam Johnson's such a deadly three-point shooter. If he's able to get to the line, it could make him an elite scorer.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets. Pulling it out for the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time.
We know both opposites yourself, haven't you?
And incredibly fun to play on a team.
Utah Jazz. Colin Sexton is out there with George. Then it's Collins, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Pass, Sensabaugh. There's 21 seconds left. is off the mark. Shoots it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There's still a lot of basketball to be played.
Here's Curry. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Colin Sexton. Also George out there. And it's Sensabaugh in the 3 spot. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
What plays from Thompson. Not allowing for any distraction.
Collins, a screen on Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But people say that he changed the game. A lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Claxton help Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helps Steph's game go to another level.
Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Ahead, leading by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
Thanks so much. We'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And even with it, to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish. based on how close of a game it's been so far. Out on the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Green is out there with command. Warriors 5. Thompson from long range. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Warriors. George looking around. The pass to Hendricks. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Curry passes to Green. Moving it around. Now here's Kuminga. Defense right on him. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Utah with the rebound. George with the ball.
A way better defender than he gets credit for. Steph Curry.
The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what is a competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Sensabaugh.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your star to get you to the finish line.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got George. He's out there with Sexton, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 set. And he commits the intentional foul.
Sexton. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Curry. Outside, Green.
Just an unselfish play. Move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 6. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
To Sensabaugh. Back to George. They get it back. Here's Hendricks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
and it goes on Draymond Green.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
6.
And when healthy, Klay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, George with it. Got to bring him to within 3.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
In any situation, Curry is happy to the line. Freebie.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Nails the tray.
Boy, where's the effort? Defense.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight it alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for the Dubs, Klay Thompson, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
He's just a superb free throw shooter. Klay Thompson's exactly line. You need him on that line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Here's George. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight. All right, David, thanks so much.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. All right, let's check tonight.
Hey, 5 players the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all the opportunities you can imagine.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with 9 and in at the point. And for Los Angeles, D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. It's LeBron at power forward with AD. this one, Clark. Two excellent centers will be going at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
James outside. Hachimura against McDaniels. Hachimura with a screen on Reed. Back to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Well, the Lakers moved from Inglewood to this downtown arena back in '99. This place has been special, Clark.
Some all-time moments here, BA. Kobe's 81-point game comes to mind. LeBron setting the all-time NBA scoring record. All those classic Shaq, Kobe playoff games. A few titles sprinkled in there as well. Special indeed.
For the T-Wolves. It's a game. Conley against Russell. Back to Conley. Outside. Rebound. Back to Hachimura.
Excellent defense. Length and activity. Really a problem for shooters.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far.
Winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And here's Minnesota now. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Here's oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. To be more composed in these moments.
Trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
LeBron James.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Both free throws good from James.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. 16 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Davis with a rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against the
half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Lakers ahead, leading by 1. We'll see you after the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Minnesota now. They trail by 1. On the court for Minnesota. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Edwards. Reid a screen on Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Conley finds Reid. Runner off the mark. Hachimura in the post. Working on McDaniels. Inside. Here's Russell. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Outside Conley. Up and over Russell. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Lakers on top, leading by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're down by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Thanks for that, Allie. Russell. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Reed sets a screen. it. What a beautiful shot. Bring in 3.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by James, no good.
Boy, that defense to score with a huge 3. You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Back to Conley to tie it up. Oh, my! What a shot! We're tied! Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Where to go with it. Oh, he missed it. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. In at the 3. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Oh, swiped away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're behind by 2. 35 seconds left to play in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Here's Edwards. To the paint. Conley passes to McDaniels. And he drills the triple.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 1.
Save for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference.
James outside. Shoots over Reed. Count it!
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 1. There's 6 seconds left in overtime. Edwards with it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, it was a close game tonight, but this team got away. What does that show you?
Well, I mean, you just got to stay even keel. You know, I told the guys, no matter what goes on in the game, it's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be runs by both teams. Just stay even keel, play the game the right way, play aggressive defensively, play aggressive offensively, share the ball, and let the game guys take care of the rest.
Locked in as always. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson.